Today's episode is sponsored by Trick or Treat. Which one are you, Julie?
Always a treat.
Okay,
Duh.
good.
What about you?
I'm a trick.
Of course you are. We love to hear it.
um, I'm not a trick. I'm a treat. Yeah, I'm the king size Snickers bar.
Oh my
Uh,
God, king size.
I'm the family pack of peanut butter M&Ms.
Not a family pack.
I am the um. Those are the only ones
Mm,
I know.
That's okay. That's all right. That's good enough, some
I'm
may
the king
say.
size Kit Kat. I'm the brick
Wow.
Kit Kat.
Oh my God.
Um, I'm a treat. I'm a treat. Julie,
Here I am.
Julie, welcome to Me and Chisme, your number one source for Chisme on the internet. It is Halloween night, and
Yes, it
here
is.
we are. Not the day that you're listening to this, but the day we're
Right.
recording is Halloween night, and
Right.
I couldn't think of a better way to spend my Halloween than here talking to you.
Same. I'm having a
Yeah.
blast.
Okay. Well, we just started.
No, not really.
Well, sure, but be careful what you wish for. Julie, your boobs are out tonight. Let's say
Are they?
hello.
Are they? Just barely.
I know, but they look good.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jump over to YouTube if you're wondering what they look like. They're not really
No,
out.
they're not really out. They're not really out. But
Right.
it got, I just they look fun.
They are, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo, boobs. I love boobs.
So do I. I love boobs. My
Love
boobs,
them.
someone else's boobs. Boobs are great.
Boobs.
Yeah.
Boobies.
Yeah. That was
Is that what they? I don't know. I don't know.
You did it.
Honk honk. I don't know. Is that bad? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad.
Okay.
That's
Um,
hilarious.
you have a special guest with
I
you.
do. I do. I
Hello,
do.
Rocket.
A rocket is back there.
Uh-huh.
Just vibing. It's just vibes. Zero thoughts. Just
Just
vibes.
vibes.
Yeah. Well, I put him in here because he gets a little anxious with the trick-or-treaters, and then we all have the barking, and it's a whole thing. So I just put him in the room so that he'd be chill.
Well, Rocket, please jump in at any point when you have anything that you would like to add. Come up to the microphone and we'll be happy to listen to whatever it is you have to say, Rocket.
I'm sure he will.
Okay.
I don't even think you needed to give him permission. I'm sure at any point when someone knocks on that door, he'll let it be known.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. He'll let it be
Okay.
known.
Okay. Well, welcome, Rocket. We're happy to have you. And we're happy to have everybody at home or wherever you
Yes.
are.
Right.
We had 2 weeks off, but we're
We sure
back.
did. Yes, yes,
We're
yes.
back.
We did it. We came back.
We're in the final stretch of the year 2025.
Is that crazy?
Is it?
A little bit.
It's a little crazy.
It's a little crazy.
It's a little
And
crazy.
after Halloween, time just flies.
My goodness. My goodness.
Yeah.
Mm,
Everyone
mm,
hold on to your chonies.
mm.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. It goes by
I
so
also hate
fast.
it. It goes by so, so fast.
Yeah, so fast. And yet so slow at the same time.
Life.
Julie. How are you doing?
Uh,
How's it going? The people want to know what's going on.
I'm doing good.
Okay,
Yes. Yes,
good.
the rumors are true.
Uh-huh.
It was my fault that we didn't record. It was my fault. And I know I didn't need to confirm it, but here I am to confirm it because I own up to my
Uh-huh.
shit.
You're
Okay.
accountable.
Oh, I hold
You
myself accountable like
you
you wouldn't
take
believe.
you take accountability.
I take accountability for my faults. Not always
Uh-huh.
for my wins, but always for my faults. So
Uh-huh.
yes, it was me. The
Mm-hmm.
problem was I.
Uh-huh.
Here's the thing. You know what? I do actually want to talk a little bit about this because I do want people, okay. What I hate myself, honestly.
Uh-huh.
Because we're like lighthearted, we're like joking, and then I'm like, let's talk about depression. Um
Uh-huh.
let's get serious for 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Sometimes depression isn't in your face. And I feel like even me, who's been dealing with it for quite some time, I forget that,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's quite a bit of time where I was feeling a little bit off and I couldn't quite put my finger on why. I was dealing with some like actual issues, so I thought maybe it's just that. And I just like kept saying it was that. There's many ways of self-harm. I need everyone to be aware of that. I think sometimes I posted a video on TikTok about this and someone posted like, you're actually blowing my mind with this. I had no idea that this was a version of self-harm. But like I have a condition a condition where I have to take medication every single day. That was not happening
Mm.
for months. For
Mm-hmm.
months, I was not taking my medication. Things were really bad with my health. And I just didn't could not find an ounce of fuck to give about it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I was doing crazy damage, which I went to the doctor today. Not irreparable damage. We're doing fine. We're doing great. We're doing good
Mm-hmm.
now. Um, but I knew I was doing damage, but I just could not find an ounce of fuck. So I continued to do it. That is a version of self-harm. I need everyone
Mm-hmm.
to like clock into that. Like I
Mm.
feel like no one talks about shit like that. It's not easy to talk about. I don't like talking about it. I thought I was past my self-harming days. And you think because you don't do the self-harm that you used to do, maybe you are, but like you're still hurting yourself, right? Like, and I feel like this bout of depression got so bad that I kind of forgot like sometimes my depression gets really bad, but I'm like, okay, well, I'll get up because of Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
I have to get up because of Sophia.
Your
No, no, no.
niece.
Yes, my niece. That wasn't even a thought in my head at some point. I
Mm.
was not thinking about Sophia. I was not considering her. Um, on Friday, I had my very first really cute anxiety attack. It was
Mm.
really great. It was really fun. Do not 10 out of 10 do not recommend to a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Not great. It was triggered. I know it was an anxiety attack because I talked to my therapist and she confirmed, but also because apparently, for those of you that don't know, anxiety attack triggered by a thought. Panic comes out of nowhere. So if it's a panic attack, it came out of nowhere, nothing triggered it. Anxiety
Mm-hmm.
attack, something triggered it. A
Mm-hmm.
thought triggered it. And the thought was, as I dropped Sophia off from spending the day with her, having a really good day, and she said, like, I just had the best day ever because I have the best dia ever. And I kept thinking about that. And I was like, you just stop taking your medication. You're slowly killing yourself, probably, because you're no longer taking your medication. And you're going to be Sophia's first traumatic incident. And she's never
Mm-hmm.
going to be able to she's not going to be the same person after you die. Like you're going to die because you've fucked up your health so bad. And
Mm-hmm.
then she's going to be traumatized by that. And then that will forever inform the adult that she becomes. And if that's bad, it's going to be all your fault. So anyway, couldn't get out of that loop of thought,
Mm-hmm.
anxiety attack. Thank God, honestly, internet sucks. TikTok is good. Why? Because I remembered in the midst of my anxiety attack where I was hyperventilating, I remembered a TikTok that I saw that said ice helps anxiety attacks. It grounds you
Mm.
faster. So when I pulled into my driveway, I dialed my mom as fast as I could, and in between the hyperventilating, I asked her to bring some ice out into the car. She did. She like put it all over my face. She like made me grab it. I like squeezed it in my hand, and I feel like the anxiety attack leveled a lot faster than it would have
Oh,
otherwise.
interesting. Uh-huh.
It was really wild, but I was like, thank God for TikTok, literally. All this to say, all this to say, sometimes depression and ways that you're hurting yourself isn't as loud as the TV or movies or people make it seem like it is. It's not always in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're causing harm that isn't, who would know that I'm not taking my medication?
Mm-hmm.
Who would know, really? Well,
Mm-hmm.
my mom did. She clocked it real quick. That's honestly why I actually ended up going to the doctor because she wouldn't leave me alone about it. But thank God for her, low key, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm trying to be better. We're being healthier. We're walking again.
Okay.
Um, and we're taking our medication and we're back to therapy.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And how has that been?
I just had my first session this past Saturday. It was great. I really, 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 really loved her.
Okay.
Um, Kaiser uses this website called Rula for therapists now, apparently,
Uh-huh.
which is really, really great. If anyone has an option to use it, I would say use it. You can find your own provider on there. I found, the Latina closest to me, low key.
Uh-huh.
That was my only request, someone that
Uh-huh.
would understand my Latina culture.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and if you're seeing them, and this is all of the shit is awkward. If at any point you're like, this actually doesn't work for me, but I want to have to tell her that this fucking doesn't work for me and I need to find someone else. No, 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 you don't have to. On Rula, not an ad, but on Rula, you literally just like change your provider. Change it.
Oh.
You don't have a rhyme or reason. They don't ask you any follow-up questions. You
Uh-huh.
just do what you need to do for yourself. And they have like video and in-person sessions. I'm choosing the in-person ones because I can't have the video ones. I'm no.
Yeah.
So we're doing it. I met her this last Saturday. She was great. Really asked me some phenomenal questions. This next session, she already told me what we're going to talk about. I'm really nervy. It's about that friendship breakup that I recently had. Not the big
Okay.
one, not the 13-year one, but the other one.
The man one or the woman one?
Yeah, the man one.
But wait, but the
So
most recent one or the one?
yeah, the work
Okay.
one.
I see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I kind of kept bringing it up, like that kind of triggered what I was feeling, and she's like, okay, next section, we have to unpack this relationship. And
Yeah.
I was like, I hope you're ready, bitch, because it's messy as fuck.
Yeah.
So you better buckle up. Yeah, life is tough and
Yeah.
growing up is tough. And my therapist says I need to be kinder to myself and give
Mm-hmm.
myself a little bit of grace. She's like,
Mm-hmm.
you're telling your story and you find every way to excuse everybody's behavior. And then you
Mm.
get to yourself and you're like, I feel guilty and I feel like an idiot and I feel like I fucking fucked up like irreparable damages. And she's like, you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You can be better. Like the way you talk about yourself is really intense. Like you
Mm-hmm.
don't allow yourself any room for fucking up. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, here's the thing. I do fuck up. I just like really, really fucking beat myself up about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on building better friendships or something. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out this Saturday. Stop talking to married men. I don't know. We're gonna find out on Saturday. Um, Life is hard. And if you're living with depression, oh my God, life seems unbearable. I was stuck in this loop that I felt I was never going to get out of. Like, how do I get rid of the sadness?
Mm-hmm.
I can't get rid of it. Like, I just feel so fucking sad, irritable, annoyed,
Mm-hmm.
and yet still like, and you know why I knew something was fucking weird? I know I'm a horny person. We all know this. I've talked about it on here. I'm horny all the time. No, no, no. The level of horniness that was running through my body
Mm.
was asinine. I couldn't wait to put a penis in my mouth. That's never been a thing in my
Mm.
life.
Okay.
I can always wait to put a penis in.
Uh-huh.
I can postpone it. I will talk myself out of it constantly. I will talk
Mm.
them out of it. Like it's not a thing that I'm like I need it. And suddenly I was like, if I have to wait one more second for a penis to be in my mouth, I think I'll die. Like it was just so odd. So again, change of behavior in your normal sexual life, also indication something may be off. So I also confirmed that with her because she was like, have you been feeling hyper or active or not at all? I was like hyper, like crazy, like
Mm.
in a way that I was like, this is not. Remember when was I telling you or was I telling Katie? I was telling someone like, this is not like me. I think it was you, and you were like, maybe this is like you. We're figuring it out.
Uh-huh.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Well, because it was, I want to be clear, it was all fun. It was all fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was different, so I should have clocked it. Like
Mm-hmm.
this isn't what I'm normally like, so maybe let's pay attention to what's going on. And instead of doing that, I just chose to like double down and and do crazy stuff.
And it wasn't bad.
No, it was
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
No, I want to go on record and say I had a great time.
Very good. I
Great time.
I wasn't there, but from what I heard, it was
Right.
fantastic.
It was so fantastic.
Yeah.
Honestly, 10 out of 10 to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, round of applause for that guy.
Yeah.
He really did his big one.
Yeah.
So, yes, it was great, but
Mm-hmm.
when there is such a drastic change in your behavior, maybe just pay attention to yourself a little bit
Mm-hmm.
more and see
Mm-hmm.
where is it coming from, and maybe let's unpack a little bit. Once I unpacked, I was like, "Oh, I'm sad."
Mm.
And I just need some form of like euphoria
Mm.
because I cannot find it. Like I was just my day to day was like getting home, well, working obviously, crying at work
Mm-hmm.
consistently,
Mm-hmm.
coming home, hiding it obviously.
Mm-hmm.
What are they gonna think I'm human? No, I want them to always think I'm a ball of purple joy. So I was like, absolutely not. Coming home, eating dinner, locking myself in my room, watching true crime documentaries until I fell asleep,
Mm-hmm.
waking up, doing it all over again. That was true crime documentaries nonstop in the brain.
Interesting.
Music wasn't bringing me joy.
Oh.
Writing wasn't bringing me joy. I just, the only thing that was bringing me joy was like a Hosier on a loop.
Mm-hmm.
And then I knew that I had reached epic levels when at some point I was like, if I have to hear this fucking Hosier song one more time. But I mean now I'm back to like I listened to him today and I was like, oh, so good.
Uh,
But again, when there's changes, just pay attention to yourselves, guys.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like sometimes we're so wrapped up in life.
Yeah.
We got to do the things. We got to go to work and we got to get all the work done and then we got to come home and do the errands and do the grocery. And like when do you stop and are like, okay, let me check in.
Mm.
What am I feeling? What am I doing? How am I acting? How am I behaving? Am I taking care of myself? I feel like a lot of us are like existing, but like, are we taking care of ourselves in like a real way that isn't harming our health? I don't know. Let's look into it. The world is falling apart. Everything is
Yeah.
burning. I know it's difficult to stop and be like, well, let me think about myself because it's like, well, the world is falling apart. So like
Absolutely.
in the grand scheme of things, do I have time to think about myself? The answer to that is you have to make the time.
Mm.
You have to make the time because everyone is important. Everyone has a mission. Everyone is, sorry, it's just triggered a thought. Like I had to go to urgent care because migraine and whatever. My anxiety brought on a migraine and a loop of worrying and stress. My blood pressure shot through the roof. Had a migraine. Had to go to urgent care. I go there with I go with my mom, then the entire family shows up, like a Perez
Mm.
party of 1,000
Uh-huh.
in the urgent care. We're all sitting as we wait for them to call me, and I'm like dying. The pain like I've never felt in my
Mm.
life. My dad sits next to me,
Uh-huh.
and he's like trying to just trying to make me feel better.
Uh-huh.
And he's like saying a bunch of really nice things. And he's like, but you know what? At the end of the day, when it's your time to go, nothing's gonna stop it. If you're gonna die, you're gonna die, no
Yeah.
matter what. So if it's your time to go, I think we end up. My brother, I have to send you the picture. My brother took a picture sitting across the waiting room of
Uh-huh.
us, and he
Uh-huh.
said he's like, when your sister's dying, but your dad still has a lecture in him. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Dad! It's like the time that I had my breast cancer scare, and he was like, hey, whatever happens, happens. People die all the time. We're gonna
Right.
figure it out together. I was
Yeah.
like, cool. Thanks,
Okay.
Dad.
Yeah.
But just check in with yourselves. The world is scary. And I have to like at some point just like start caring about me. And I know
Mm.
what you're thinking. You do care about me, about yourself. No, no, no. No, no, no. I
Mm-hmm.
care about everybody else
Mm.
and how everybody else is like perfect example. I even did it today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I call my parents.
Uh-huh.
I say, "Do you guys want me to pick up food?" They say
Uh-huh.
yes. They give me my mom's order, my dad's order. I come home. Sophia's here. No one told me.
Uh,
I didn't bring food for Sophia,
uh-huh.
right? Sophia was like, "Oh, what do you got going on over there?" I give her my food. My
Uh-huh.
mom hadn't cooked, right? She hadn't
Uh-huh.
cooked. There's no
Uh-huh.
food in the house.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So today for dinner, I ate cucumbers, hummus, feta
Uh,
cheese, like literally whatever scraps I could find because Sophia was hungry. And so I
uh-huh.
gave her my food.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't eat dinner. I didn't eat like a full dinner.
Mm.
Um, Perfect example of like the kid had just eaten.
Mm.
Okay. She's a grown kid though. She's a
Sure,
grown
but
kid.
she probably could have eaten the hummus and the cucumbers.
She could have eaten half of the burger, not
Uh-huh.
the entire thing. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a perfect example of the way that I just automatically, and then my mom tried to give me her food, and I was like, absolutely not. You eat. My dad tried. I was like, absolutely not. You guys eat. I'll eat whatever's in the fridge. Now,
Uh-huh.
headache, starving.
Question.
Tell me.
Could you have gone somewhere else to somewhere close to pick something up?
I had to walk, and I had to.
Got it. And
This
you had
isn't
to
on
bring,
you.
uh-huh.
This isn't on you,
Uh-huh.
though. It's not on you. But
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to push this too late.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But this is not, no,
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
I made the
Y-
decision.
You should talk about that in therapy as well.
Right. I
Yeah.
will bring that up.
Note,
And
write it down.
here's the thing. I know what the problem is.
Uh-huh.
I know what I could have
I
done.
know,
I know
but
what I
this
should.
is a but just so you remember this example, you
Right.
know, of like, oh, well, this I know this about myself. Here is an example of how this manifests
Right.
in me.
Right.
Only if you have trouble remembering things, which I do.
I do have to I might consider writing it down. I this
Uh-huh.
is a perfect example though of the way that I consistently, even to my detriment, will put other
Mm-hmm.
people before me.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I'm like, I know I have to eat. Again,
Mm-hmm.
health issues. I have to eat. Like I
Mm-hmm.
have to have protein in my body.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still like, give it to the kid. I don't care.
Mm.
I don't care what she just ate. First of all, she finished the whole thing. Clearly she was still hungry.
Right.
Like she's a growing child. What am I
Yeah.
supposed to do? Get her to starve? Absolutely not.
Right.
So but
Mm-hmm.
now I'm sitting here and I'm starving. So we all make decisions and sometimes they're to our detriment. So just like be better than me. And
Mm.
I'll go to therapy and I'll work on myself. But like
Uh-huh.
use me as an example. If this last weekend can do anything for me,
Uh-huh.
I hope that it's like genuinely, all jokes aside, I
Uh-huh.
really do hope that it's like people listening to my story and being like, okay, I need to check in with myself.
Uh-huh.
Because like you can go from very healthy to unhealthy in a matter of weeks, babies.
Mm-hmm.
Weeks
Mm-hmm.
of not taking care of yourself. Stress and all of that. My hair's falling out. I'm going through it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to like slow down, pay attention. Thankfully,
Mm-hmm.
I'm very much surrounded by phenomenal people.
Mm-hmm.
I landed in a very phenomenal company. Well, let's not get crazy, but like the people there, I mean, by the people
Mm-hmm.
there,
Mm-hmm.
um, where my boss is like, obviously your body's telling you to slow down.
Uh-huh.
Take all the time you need. You don't need a doctor's note. You don't need anything. Like, take your time. Like, one, she's caught me crying like 500 times this last like month. And she's like, something's got to give, babe. Like, you have to take care of yourself and like fix whatever's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I landed in a team of women that really, really get it. They
Mm-hmm.
really get it. And yes, work is crazy and work is busy and we're always stressed out and everyone is doing all kinds of shit to get things done at work. But like they also know like, well, you're gonna take care of yourself because at some point you're gonna burn out. So
Right.
life is tough. Don't make
Life
it
is tough.
tougher.
Life is tough. Life is not fair. Life is tough.
No.
And your dad has a point. We're all gonna die.
And nothing you do is gonna stop it when it's your time.
Yeah, we're all gonna die. So
Yeah.
let's try to navigate it as best as we can and live it as best as we can
Let's
because
do our
you
best.
never know. Yeah.
You never know. You could die tomorrow. You could die
Hmm.
today. But at the end of the
Hmm.
day, as my dad famously said, nothing you do is going to stop it. Let that be the
Well,
takeaway thought.
well, I mean, there are things that you can do to prevent
Well,
it,
I think his point was like when it's your
but
time,
yeah, yeah,
religious, right? Like
yeah,
when
yeah,
it's your time, when
yeah.
Well, what he was actually saying was like when God chooses that it's your time.
Yeah.
But I chose to leave that out because it's silly to me. But
Everybody's gonna die.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Just like try your best while you're here.
Yeah. Absolutely. Mm,
Yeah.
yes.
How have you
Well, I
been?
just want to say I'm happy to see that you're doing well and
Yo,
you look fantastic. And I hope that I'm happy to hear that you're in therapy. I'm very excited to hear about what you learn in therapy.
I can't wait. I can guarantee next week's gonna be riveting.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited. Very curious to hear. But I think that'll be hopefully fruitful for you. So,
Fingers crossed.
yeah. Yeah.
What have you been up
Um,
to?
yeah, well, for those of you who watch on YouTube, I there is a new set.
Mm-hmm.
I am for the first time ever. Um, I do not have my purple lights on,
No.
and I am in the kitchen.
Yes.
I'm in the kitchen.
You look
I
great.
thank
Kitchen
you.
looks great.
Thank you. I moved my desk from the living area to the kitchen.
Okay.
I have a desk that is it's a Husky garage table. Husky is the brand.
Mm.
And it and I don't have I don't have a dining room table. I don't have anywhere to sit. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, I usually will eat my meals standing right here at this counter.
Oh,
Yeah. And I'll put my phone on this little ledge right here, and as I stand here and eat dinner, I'll watch my little show. That's how I have lived here for an entire year. And and I was like, I should try moving in my desk into the kitchen. My kitchen's a little bit narrow, and this
mm.
table is narrow, so it kind of fits pretty well. And so I'm trying it out. Also, this will allow me to get a bigger couch because after living here for now a year and a month, I have not bought a couch. And so I'd like
Okay.
to get a couch, and this will allow me to get a bigger couch in the living area.
I love that.
Anyways, that's it.
Riveting. No, I love that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
All right.
I wish I could tell you more.
No, I love that.
I go to work.
Did you dress up for Halloween?
No,
Okay.
I
Well,
don't.
there's no need for that reaction. We didn't
Yeah,
need that.
no. I don't do that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did.
And I love that for you.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
dressed up as Sandra from
I saw
Superstore.
that was so cute. So cute.
Weren't we
Yes, I
adorable?
saw that on your Instagram.
My two girlies, the two work besties, and I dressed up as Dina, Mateo, and Sandra from Superstore. It
So
was very
cute.
cute. Just trying to get more people to watch Superstore one silly Halloween costume at a time.
Love it.
I also did somehow convince every single manager at work to dress up in an Alice in Wonderland theme.
Okay.
And it's exhilarating. Honestly, the joy that I feel in my heart over that
Uh-huh.
when I saw them all start to trickle into work in
Uh-huh.
their costumes, I fear I have serotonin for the rest of the year from that
Okay.
situation. I felt such joy. One, that they all agreed somehow.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how I did it. These are very grumpy people.
Mhm.
They're just trying to work. They're like, oh,
Uh-huh.
here she fucking comes. Oh,
Yeah.
let me tell you about this email. Okay. This is the kind of shit that they have to put up with, mind you. Okay, so for I made everyone dress up. Was there a Tweedledee and Tweedledum? Yes, I'm here to tell you that there was, and they were
Uh-huh.
adorable.
Uh-huh.
Um, I made everyone dress up. I handmade the caterpillar costume. Feel really bad for the facilities guy, but he didn't want to buy one. He wanted to participate. It was a whole thing. So then everyone did it. We took a bunch of pictures. It was very cute. They all looked great. The site loved it. It was really good for morale for the day. Um, they also had a good time. At one point, like three of them at the same time were like, you're the only one that could get us to do this kind of shit. I was like, and I really appreciate it. They're like, there's no one else we would have done this for. Like, we just do
Yeah.
it for you. And I was like, you guys have no idea how much I appreciate it. So at the end of the day, everyone's exhausted. There was a whole event at work because of Halloween. I like wrote them an email, like a thank you email of like, thank you. Like, I know you guys fucking hate when I walk in. Well, I didn't say fucking, but I was like, I know you guys hate when I walk into your workspace because I'm usually asking you to be a part of some of my shenanigans. That's the word I used. Keep that in
Mm-hmm.
mind. Some of my
Mm-hmm.
shenanigans. And I was like, but I really appreciate the time and the effort. Like, you brought joy to the site. Like, everybody else really appreciates it. I feel like we're like slowly changing the culture of this place, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, thank you again. And then can't wait to see how we outdo ourselves next year. And then at the bottom, I was like, until we shenan again.
She's back. She is back.
Shenanigan is so stupid. And I
Uh-huh.
laughed for 5 minutes before I sent that email. I was just sitting there cracking up. And then I went and told the two work besties, and they were like, do not send that email. I was like, I have to. There's something in my spirit is telling me that I have to.
And I hope you did.
And I sure fucking did. I sure
Good.
fucking did. And then two managers came up to me today. I sent it, this was on Thursday, and then today on
Uh-huh.
Friday, two of them came up to me, and they were like, shenanigan. And I was like, I had to do it. I had to do it. And it was
Until
worth
we
it.
shenanigan.
Until we should.
A poet laureate
It's,
here.
it's just so funny.
I thought
Until we
it's
shenan again.
yeah.
Oh my God. That's
Okay. I
hilarious.
know what the name of this episode is going to be. That's funny.
Oh,
Um, I do have something. So, I've been posting on TikTok a little bit. Photos.
okay.
Just
Oh,
photos. I did me in August, me in September, me in October. September really kind of it got a little attention, very little in terms of TikTok, wise.
right.
But I got my first comment on a post that said raw.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh my.
somebody commented raw. For those of you who don't know, that means they want to fuck raw. Okay.
Yeah.
No condom.
None. Zero.
Anyways, I felt proud of myself.
You should be proud of yourself.
Interestingly enough, the person after I said thank you,
I love
they
that.
DM'd me, um, but I didn't respond. So,
Oh, what did they DM you? Just like a
hey,
hey?
yeah,
Do they have a picture on their profile?
yes, yeah. But here's the thing:
Okay.
if
It could
somebody
be
com
anyone.
if
Oh,
somebody comments the word raw
right.
and then they hit you up with a DM,
Right.
the insinuation is that you know not that we are,
Oh,
but that they're interested. They want to flirt. They want to whatever.
I
Um,
don't get that.
what do you mean?
Because I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's different for gay men. I just feel like when you're like raw, it's like funny. Like I don't know.
No, he wants to fuck me raw. He wants to
No,
fuck.
I'm sure he does, but I don't know. I think like the comment is more like funny,
No, yes. Well, yeah, now it is.
but not like,
But
and if,
it's to show interest.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that took my breath away.
I'm not saying that he's DMing me so we can set up an appointment to fuck.
Then what are you saying? That's what I thought
I'm
you were saying.
I'm saying that he was showing interest and now he wants to like flirt and DM.
Okay, and you don't want that.
No.
Oh,
So I didn't respond
why don't you want that?
because I don't want to. First of all, I don't know who this person is. I don't know.
Everyone's a stranger at some point.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know who this person is. I don't actually know what they look like. I don't know where they live. And I also am not, if I were to engage in the conversation,
Hmm.
I think that would then kind of show an interest or like a like I
Uh-huh.
don't want to lead anybody on. So
Okay.
I didn't respond.
You're really thinking about it.
Well, I just don't want to start striking up a conversation with this person thinking that maybe that I also maybe am like interested in flirting and whatnot, and so I'm not going to do that.
I fear I'm like really easy to kidnap.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do
Because like
actually.
for the plot,
Uh-huh. I have other things I could do for the plot. This to me is so subplot, it's not even on the radar.
okay.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
So I
Poor guy.
just well, if somebody hits me up on like I don't have dating apps anymore, but if I the only thing I'll go on is Sniffies, right? And if I go on Sniffies and there's somebody who reaches out and Sniffies is like, "Hey, let's hook up." a-
Okay.
And I'll be honest, I don't do it all the time, but I try to let people know, hey, I'm not interested. And then just to kind of wrap up the conversation, or like if there was a conversation,
Right.
or just to be like, hey, sorry, it's not a match for me. So,
Right.
but I'm not gonna do this to this person who DM'd me on TikTok.
Oh, well, yeah. No. Okay.
Anyways, follow me on TikTok. It's at DJ Adriatic if you want to see my photos.
Or if you want to go look at that raw comment,
If you
I
want to
mean,
go look at the
also,
raw
yeah.
comment.
No, I love that. I'm obsessed with the fact that you got a raw comment.
Can you see who looks at your profile on TikTok?
I get like yeah, I don't know how accurate that is though, low key.
Oh, you don't think it's accurate?
I mean, I don't know. I get like thousands of views every day on my profile. Well,
On your
granted,
personal one or the Yumi and Chisme
the
one?
personal one
Well, yeah, there's
because
19,000 followers on there.
no, my personal one.
Oh, your personal one.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's accurate because I get like one or two a
Oh,
week.
oh. I feel like it's well, maybe it is accurate because I have those hosier videos that still get a lot of traction, so maybe it is accurate.
Yeah, I think it is accurate.
Okay.
I was
What do
just
you have?
curious. I was
Oh,
just
okay.
curious if you also had that ability to see.
But I think on our Yumi and Chisme page, I don't think we get you know how sometimes they update profiles differently? I
Uh-huh.
feel like I don't think we get the report of like so and so viewed your or maybe I'm not
Uh-huh.
paying close enough attention to it.
Uh-huh. Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
TikTok, call us.
Call us, please.
I have something to complain about.
Oh my God, I love this.
I
Tell
have a
me
couple
more.
things to complain about.
Okay.
First of all, the traffic in this city is out of control.
Here
And
he
it's
goes.
going to
Okay.
be out of control for the next couple months till the end of the year. I know it, but it's too out of control.
Except for like the last couple of weeks of December where everyone leaves.
Well, sure, but up until Christmas, it's
Yeah.
going to be out of control.
Hmm.
And I'm a little frustrated. I have car anxiety, like I don't know when that thing is going to break down. And every little thing is I think it's going to break down.
Okay, fair.
And so I'm just get so frustrated sitting there. It takes me an hour to drive 9 miles, and I'm just like, my God, where is everybody going? It's
Yeah.
frustrating.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And you
that's
live in such a congested area of Los Angeles too.
and I usually don't mind the traffic, but there's something about the car kind of breaking down that just gets me. I went to go get an oil change today, and they're like, "Oh, you need new spark plugs," and I'm like, "Okay, I don't. Okay,
You know
if you
what?
say so."
These car people will always find something else
Well,
wrong with your car.
but then he described like why I need new spark plugs, and I was like, yeah, I think that's actually what is happening. So, I paid the $500, $537.
That was me with the tires that one time. My
Why
tire
are these things
sensors.
so expensive?
My tire sensors were 420 something dollars.
I'll never buy another car again. I'll either lease it or I'll just won't have a car, but I'm not going to buy another car again. The fact that it took me, I don't know how many years to pay off this fucking piece of car, um, is just, I could have done so much more with that money. But yet we are handcuffed to the car industry and I hate it.
Right.
I hate it. Anyways, something else that really bothered me. You know who Bowen Yang is?
Yes.
Okay, Bowen Yang on Saturday Night Live. He got an award at the Academy Museum Gala. Okay. I'm gonna try to look up what the award was because I think that is important information.
Okay.
But Bowen got an award and people started, mostly gay men, started complaining about how he was given this award because I couldn't even tell you why. Something about he doesn't deserve it. What has he actually done? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Hold on. Let me find this fucking thing. Here he is.
Okay.
Um, oh my gosh. He got the Vantage Award, a trailblazer bringing laughter, heart, and representation to the screen. Congratulations to Bowen Yang, recipient of the Vantage Award, which he'll receive at the fifth annual Academy Museum, blah, 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 blah. Okay. People then started saying, what has he done to deserve this award? Being really kind of mean. And I asked those people, what has the Academy Museum done to, what is this? Like, what is this? It's nothing. It is a made up word
Yeah.
to give somebody a statue. Like, why are people so angry? They're so bitter. They're so upset that they have to go online and be like, he doesn't deserve this. Okay, let him get a fucking fake award. Like, what the award means nothing.
Yeah.
The award means nothing. And like, hello, were you born yesterday? Did you just find out about Hollywood yesterday? All they do is make things up to celebrate people so that they can find an excuse to make money somehow.
Right.
And then there you are complaining about it. And now why am I complaining about it? Who are
Right.
these people on
It's just
Twitter?
a loop.
And it makes me angry.
That's fair. That's fair. You know, people love to support people until they get too big.
I think that is so weird.
There's like a limit. There's a limit of exposure. No one really knows how to gauge it. No one knows when you're getting close to it. But there's a shift. Once you hit it somehow without anyone really knowing, I mean, it starts becoming. Look at what happened with Pedro. He was everything. He was a it boy. He was everywhere. And then all of a sudden he's a creep and no one wants to. He's over. He's like in everything and everyone sees him everywhere and we're tired of seeing him everywhere. Like, I feel like I do think people are miserable.
They're so miserable. They're so miserable. Eat a fucking ice cream cone, okay? Like, treat yourself.
To be fair, I think there's plenty of reasons to be miserable,
Okay, yeah, but
for
Bowen
the
Yang
record.
is not one of them.
But I feel like nothing says you're more miserable than complaining about the most mundane bullshit. Like
Sure.
that, if you ever
Yeah.
need proof that you're really going through it, like I always know that I'm going through it if I'm about to comment some nasty shit on someone's page. Like this person's doing nothing to me. Why is anger at the tip of my tongue? Like absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sometimes we got again, full circle moment. We got to take a step back. We got to reassess. Is this a Bo and Yang problem or is this a me problem? Let's look in the mirror.
I think it's a you problem.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
More often than not.
Yeah. The Vantage Award. It's made up.
Yeah.
Okay. Um the museum's been around for like what, 5 years? Like
Yeah.
come on. I heard that the work culture there is very toxic.
Oh,
Um, that's what
interesting.
I hear. I don't know.
Right.
I don't work there, but that's what I hear.
Interesting.
Um, and I guess I'll never be working there again, or ever. Not that I ever
Right.
worked there, but if
Right, right,
somebody ever saw
right.
this. Also speaking of Bowen Yang, do you know Chloe Fineman on Saturday Night Live?
No.
Okay, okay. Somebody at home
I'm
does.
sorry.
I know, it's okay. Somebody at home does. She is a Scientologist, people.
Oh no.
Wake up. I've talked to Chloe Fineman on Instagram DMs before
Oh my God.
because
Friends?
before she
Friendship?
was, no, before
Oh.
she was famous, she was just this funny girl who lived in LA. And like, that's how I started following her. She was just this funny girl in LA who would do funny commentary and funny skits or whatever. The whole
Mm-hmm.
time. And then we DM'd about this one thing about how when people put on these like face masks, but they were all black. You remember those face masks that were like black and it looked like people were doing blackface?
No, but tell me more.
Well, it's just a face, it's like a beauty mask, but it's black.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay.
she's a Scientologist. She's a fucking Scientologist. And I was wondering why like other cast members don't really hang out with her that much. And now I know she's a Scientologist.
Jesus.
It's very weird.
That
Anyways,
sounds very weird. That's a shame.
I hope that she is saved from that cult.
Same.
Okay. That's all I
Okay.
had to get off my chest.
I love that. That was fun. It was like we went back to Adrian's rants.
Oh my gosh. It feels like something has been lifted off of my shoulders.
I'm so glad that you could get that out of off your chest.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Anyways, guess what?
Tell me.
In the 2 weeks that we were gone, we only got one piece of fan mail. So
Honestly, and that's why we were gone.
it's time for fan mail. Today's fan mail is brought to you by my bestie, Jaime. Ready?
Okay. Oh,
Adrian,
probably not.
Julie, hello. It's your number one fan. Yes, I'm still claiming that title, Jaime. I know I've been overdue for fan mail. Um, First, want to say that I miss you both. I know it's been a couple weeks. I'm hoping that you both are doing well and that there are some more laughs to come soon. But two things I wanted to check in on. First one is actually kind of a follow-up to fan mail from D months ago at this point, where I think she had mentioned that like we could support the fan club together, but that ultimately she would be the president. I think in the sake of democracy, I think that maybe you two should vote on whether I should be the president or if D should be the president. And I think, Julie, you should go first. We're not casting our ballots secretly. You have to say it out loud. So go ahead. I'll wait. Okay, great. Adrian, now you.
I vote for Jaime.
Excellent. Okay, great. Well, can't wait to step into office. But my real piece of fan mail is actually, Julie, I love to see the tides turning on you calling out Taylor Swift. And I'm seeing quite a bit, well, maybe not quite a bit. I'm seeing more than I normally would have about Taylor fans actually calling her out. And so I wanted to kind of get your opinion on some of these other things that have popped up with her really shitty album, but her fan merch, the lightning bolts and the 8-pointed star and the 8 lightning bolts, nonetheless, people alluding to the fact that they're very emblematic of SS lightning bolts, and that they're a nod to Hitler. So I will also say my opinion on this is that I don't think that she necessarily did that with intention. However, this whole narrative of like, oh my God, she's so fun and look at her with her Easter eggs. Like she's so clever and she's such a genius, blah, blah, blah. Like if she thinks so thoughtfully about things, then how did she let her team put this out as something that could be interpreted as what it is? Like, girly, you can't have it one way or the other. You're either really smart or you're really fucking dumb. And I think I know what the answer is. Um, but then aside from that, the controversy of the lyrics of like her song on Opalite, calling out Travis Kelce's ex, Kayla Nicole, um, about making the comparison between her as Onyx and Taylor Swift as Opalite, which for those that don't know, stones own it. Onyx is black, whereas Opalite is very like radiant white. Um, and so again, whether or not her intention was to make that comparison based on race, again, like, girl, read the room. Like, and again, this is where I think she's fucking dumb. So I'm just really hoping that the tides continue to turn, because I'm tired of this whole like Taylor Swift is the GOAT. Oh my god, she's amazing. Blah 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 blah. And it's like, no. Let's actually read the room and let's stop treading into potential MAGA territory. So, anyways, okay, bye. Love you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Oh my gosh, still playing. Um, I had no idea any of this was being discussed about Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
take it away, Julie.
Well, I want to go on record and say, for someone that remembers every little detail about our podcast, Jaime, I have criticized Taylor Swift many a times. Thank you. Not him being surprised. Let us reel it back a little bit, Jaime, please. Also, I do appreciate your fan mail. Thank you so much. I'm gonna disregard the first part of that. Thank you. I Here's the thing. I agree with Jaime, where like if you're gonna sell me this woman that thinks every little detail of her music and music videos and album releases and all this, you're gonna sit here with a straight face and tell me that somehow she didn't connect, that her lyrics could come off as racist, that her merch could come off the way that it has. You're telling me a woman that looks so closely at every little detail of her career is letting things like this go by? I saw a tweet the other day that said Taylor Swift talks like she's consistently waiting for applause after every sentence. And now I can't unhear it.
Mm-hmm.
I do think she thinks she's smarter than she is. I fear that if you asked her, she would compare herself to like Shakespeare.
Oh my God.
I do think that's true. And I think a lot of her fans would agree with that statement. I also am glad to see that the tide is turning as well. Not only for her, but just like be more aware of the music and the artists that you're supporting. I'm an advocate for that. I've always been like, uh, if people are like separate the art from the artist, try me. You'd have to pry the art from the artist from my cold dead hands. I want them together. They are one consistently. But I feel like a lot of people aren't like that. I think that we're getting there. I think people's frustration about the world is becoming so extreme that you are starting to look at every detail of things that you consume and whether they fit with your morals. Um, I think for a woman that has been very, very careful about her image, it seems very silly that she would be so careless about the fact that she is consistently photographed with MAGA supporters
Mm.
and people that are a part of it. She gives a fuck about her image to a fault. She watches how she's photographed. She controls when, how, where she's photographed. And she's consistently photographed next to people that are MAGA.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what you're saying, and I know what you're thinking. Okay, but she endorsed Kamala Harris. She molds herself. If you listen to any Joe Alwyn interview, that man is woke. That man has spoken up about Palestine over and over again. That man doesn't say a lot, but when he does, it seems to be fairly impactful over the atrocities of what's going on in the world. I fear this little endorsement may have come influenced by other people. I feel like if you go back and listen to her podcast episodes around that time, I fully did not believe she was ever going to endorse Kamala because I didn't think she stood by her beliefs in Kamala. I really genuinely didn't see that. I didn't consider it. She can cry in her little documentary all she wants about the fact that she wanted to speak out against Trump or whatever the fuck, but I didn't fully buy it. I didn't fully buy it. I think it's good to start questioning where your art is coming from and where you're putting your money to, right? You're buying this merch. I talked about it. What something happened with some merch. Oh, her merch. The people I think she had mirrors or brushes or something. They were coming they're being delivered like falling apart.
Mhm.
Like the resin is coming off of them or something. And I made a video like people are broke. Like people are broke, people are struggling, people are losing their jobs, people are getting laid off every single day. Like people need to care about where their money is going to. They're not going to continuously give money to artists that can continuously give you shit product.
Mhm.
Like you're a billionaire and you're
Mhm.
giving your fans a shit product.
Mhm.
You're repackaging the same album, adding a half-assed song to it and saying it's brand new, please buy it.
Mhm.
I don't, and they do.
And their
I think
parents do.
that's, and their parents do, and they buy every single variant and they think that that makes them the best, the most dedicated. It's a cult, really. It really is like a cult. Um, I I support criticizing Colin Farrell. I support criticizing any artist that you're gonna give your money to. If I'm gonna go and give my money to a piece of art, I want to believe that from the knowledge that I have, because we don't know everything, right? Like Colin Farrell could be a piece of shit. I do have a really cute story that is my Asuka that confirms that he is actually not. But he could be a piece of shit and we would have be unaware, right? But like with the information and the information that is out there that we can gather, we have to be able to actively make decisions about where we're putting our money. The same way you guys got your happy little asses to cancel, I can speak, Hulu. What is stopping you from like Taylor Swift? Okay, yes, great, cool. She has good music. She has really good music. I listen to her music sometimes, not often. There's also a bunch of other bitches that are Griff is creating phenomenal pop music. Why aren't you guys listening to her? She's a great voice. She dances. She's real cute. She has phenomenal lyrics. That's a songwriter. I just feel like put your money where your mouth is, and I think it's about time people start waking the fuck up to that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's the
Yeah.
most overrated, mediocre artist I have ever encountered in my entire life. And I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Talk about an industry plant. She's an industry plant.
Yeah.
I just, I don't get it. I just, again, long history of what I think about Taylor Swift on this podcast. I won't relitigate the whole thing, but I don't find anything about her to be genuine.
No.
And as a society, as a world, um, I I think that well, I just totally completely lost my train oh, that we are moving towards a world where authenticity is going to win, and
I
unfortunately,
agree.
she's going to fall behind because she doesn't know how to, and she's created a character um, that she kind of probably doesn't really know how to live with anymore,
Yeah.
and that will be the undoing of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned. And I agree, she does try to mold herself because when people are like, she's a 35, 36-year-old woman, why is she still singing like she's 15? And then she comes out with this song called Wood, and like like it's the most like immature kind of just inauthentic way. She is a 35-year-old woman. This is not how she talks, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's very weird. It's
And
very weird.
the lyrics are just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've
Yeah.
been bad since the beginning. Uh yeah.
I think there's some that can be saved. Not everything's a winner, but I do think that she does have good songs. I think the hype was valid for a minute there. I do think she stopped evolving. I do think the fame, I mean, I fear it's impossible for the fame not to get to you.
Of
I feel like
course.
the fame has blinded something where she maybe is trying less because she's like, I mean, she's gonna sell millions anyway. Like, I'll just
Yeah.
create whatever the fuck and call it a day. Like, I don't know if the level of effort is still there. Yeah, this album was really, really, really bad. It's
I
just
also
really bad.
I don't think that it's an accident that she is the biggest pop star in this moment in time.
Right.
Anyways. Um thank you, Jaime. We always appreciate your
Thank
fan
you.
mail.
Yes, we do.
Love to hear from
We
you
do.
whenever you would like to let us. Um and let us know how we can support the fan club. As president, I'm sure you have duties. So please let the people know. And if you are interested in joining the club, please reach out to Jaime. I'm sure there's an agenda of things that must be done.
I'm sure.
And at the top of the list, I hope it's figuring out what you guys are getting us for Christmas.
Obviously. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Julie, guess what?
What?
It's time for the pop culture pop up. First up on the pop culture pop up, after what felt like 500 years, ridiculousness
Yeah.
has been canceled on MTV. If not ridiculousness, what is still on MTV?
That is my number one question. I feel like one of two things is happening. They're either about to go off the air and no longer exist as MTV,
Uh-huh.
or they're about to try to go back to their roots. I'm really fucking hoping they go back to their roots, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know what's on MTV. One, I don't have cable, so there's no way for me to find out. But I don't know. I feel like when I did have cable and I was scrolling, the only thing I ever found was Ridiculousness. That's it. That was the only thing that ever played on that friggin' network. So I'm really curious as to see, unless they're just gonna play a bunch of reruns over and over again.
I mean, I don't, what is going on over there? That is the most well, first of all, they're owned by Paramount. And Paramount has put in a weird cuckoo lady to be in charge of CBS News, Barry Weiss. I mean, could not get more just fucking weird than that old hag. Okay.
Mm,
And like, what is happening? Who is running this business? Some weird kid who inherited the business from his dad, couldn't tell you his name, probably has uh, anyways, just
right.
kill it. Just kill it.
Kill the thing. It's no longer what it was. And I don't know even know how you get back to that.
Stop making people pay for the channel. It's worthless.
It's
And you know
worthless.
what? Cancel the VMAs. We don't want to see them anymore.
They're not even that good anymore.
Cancel them.
Right.
Talk about fake awards.
Yeah.
Just put on a fucking variety show. Okay?
Right.
Hosted
Right.
by Pete Wentz. I don't know. Take it off the air.
Yeah.
We don't want it. You know what? I did not like ridiculousness. I actually thought it was ridiculous. Never watched it. Hated it.
Hated it.
Hated it. I thought it
It's
was
so
the
bad.
dumbest
The dumbest
shit
fucking thing that's
ever.
ever existed. Like, what are we doing? These people, none of these people are funny.
Not a single
N
one of them.
None of these videos they're showing are funny. What is it?
What? I don't even know what it is.
What is it? Why is it happening? Why is it happening every hour on the hour nonstop? Like I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I don't fucking, and I don't think it's because we're getting older. Okay.
No.
I don't fucking get it.
And who is that man?
I could not tell you.
Who is he? Why is he here in our screens continuously?
Couldn't tell you one thing about if he were to slap me in the face, I wouldn't know it's him. I wouldn't know. Take it
Yeah.
off, take the whole thing off the air.
I don't want it. No, we don't want it.
We don't want it.
We took a poll. The poll said we don't want
We
it.
don't want it.
We don't.
Anyways, if you love ridiculousness, send us fan mail. Let us know why.
Why and what your diagnosis is.
And if you run MTV, come on the pod.
Come on the pod.
Come on the pod. We have lots of questions for you.
So many.
And
First,
come prepared.
yeah, question number one, how dare you?
Because clearly you don't show up to work.
Someone's phoning it in every day.
And you know what? That's why the rest of us barely working.
Right.
Because you all suck.
I do feel like my life would be a little bit better if TRL was still in the air.
Oh my God.
A fangirl's dream.
They just don't understand. The kids don't
They
understand.
don't
They
get
don't
it.
get it. They
And it's
don't get
really
it.
sad and it's frustrating that we're losing history.
Mm. Anyways, okay. Next up on the pop culture pop up, Kim Kardashian told Sarah Paulson she does not believe that the moon landing was real. Julie?
I just like, and you know what she said? She was like, no, it's not real. You have to go to TikTok and you have to see the evidence. You gotta get on TikTok. You have to see the evidence of the fact that it's not real. And to that I say, you know what, bitch? You are the American dream because there are zero brain cells up there, and look at your success.
Uh-huh.
The confidence with which she navigates the world in.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna take the bar exam. Everyone needs to be afraid. Everyone needs to be afraid. Um, Absolutely diabolical.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't know. I could have guessed that this was her take probably because like it's just two brain cells looking at each other saying exactly back and forth. But I just feel like well, and honestly, that's honestly rude because I should give her some credit. She is a billionaire at the end of the day, so she's doing something. It's just like the confidence with sometimes like I say crazy like it just like reminds me one of the work besties at work the other day she was looking at a piece of paper. This is just the confidence of some people at a piece of paper and she was like, "Oh, this is an addendum." And I was like, "Oh, okay. To what?" And she's like, "What do you mean to what?" Like it's an addendum. And I was like to another document. And then she's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Is it an addendum to another doc? Like, what's the original prop that you're looking at?" And then she was like, "I don't even know what an addendum means." Like, she just like did it, zero thoughts, just really wanted to sell that she knew what she was talking about. And Kim Kardashian gives me that about everything. Even like that little speech that she does about work, like just words coming out of her mouth. She didn't really think them through. She's just saying them and she's hoping for the best.
Yeah.
And that's what this gives me. I'm
The
just gonna
final
say words.
Yeah, the final thing is that she has final say on what is shown on her show. And still decided to put this on. There's a lot of conspiracy theorists. This is not an original thought that Kim
No,
Kardashian has.
no.
There's a lot. Clearly, she saw it on TikTok, but I just am not sure that right now is the moment to be talking about this, Kim.
Kim, they're taking our books away, Kim. We cannot confirm the information you're giving out. Like people are they're not reading anymore. Like you have to stop just throwing information out. Yeah. But you could always go to TikTok and see for yourself, I guess.
She probably also thinks that the earth is flat.
No, stop asking Kim Kardashian questions about the world.
Yeah, Kim, we don't need your opinion on this.
No, 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 no. Sell us more Skims with Bush on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kimberly. Kim,
and
come on the
Kimberly.
pod. Let's talk about this.
Well, let's discuss. I have a lot of thoughts about
And
you.
she also didn't provide any new theories. It's the same theory that has been going around forever about how like that there's no gravity, so why was the
The
flag
flag
waving in
moving,
the air?
yeah.
But you can clearly see that it's being held by another pole. You know where I work?
Uh-huh.
There are people online who think that there are babies in the lower levels of this place, children that are treated as slaves, and that they are there um, to basically be servants to the aristocrats of the world when the world starts to go to shit, and that's where they're gonna live. There is people on who make YouTube videos about this. The world,
I'm gonna look them up as soon as we get off this call. I'm looking it up. I
the
didn't had
world,
no idea.
yeah, there are people. The world is insane.
I love people. I love it. I whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat. You know what, Kim? Say whatever the fuck you want to say. Get out there. Give me your craziest conspiracy theory. I want to hear it.
Finally, on the pop culture pop up, apparently Patrick Dempsey is coming back to Grey's Anatomy. How do we know
Oh.
this, Julie? What is happening?
The streets are talking. The streets are talking. I haven't seen Grey's Anatomy in like about 3 seasons, so I don't know what the fuck is going on over there in Seattle, Grace. What I will say is this Shonda Rhimes is no longer involved with the show. She's over at
Oh,
Netflix. Yeah, so I think I don't know really how that worked. Maybe she sold the rights to it. I'm not really sure.
well, it's still her production company now.
I'm not
It has to be. It has.
I
There's
know
no way she would
very
have
little
given up.
facts. I know
I
very little facts.
I would put my $100 on that.
Okay. What I know is that she no longer runs it, and she's no longer a part of the storylines because she's over at Netflix doing her big one. So we can't even blame this on her. We can't even blame it on her. I wish I could. He's gonna come back dead, probably like a ghost, probably. Here's the thing about me. In a perfect world, I would beg them to like make this an entire dream sequence. Let's go back to when he died and he didn't actually die, and let's redo the whole thing again. And I would buy into that. I would buy into it. I don't give a fuck if it's not real, if it's not reality, whatever. I don't give a fuck about any of that.
Hmm.
Um, this might get me to watch the show again. I
Oh
am
wow,
sorry. I'm sorry. The reason why I stopped watching Grey's Anatomy is because they killed him off in the first place.
I see.
And I was so devastated, not because they killed off this character, but because this all this character development that was on his back, Amelia, right? Mark Sloan, all of this like character development, Meredith Gray's love story. Like I just felt devastated by this show that had built this very phenomenal love story that obviously needed some work because they really fucked up by making him cheat a little bit. But I feel like they could have fixed it and they could have really given us like I feel like we had like a big chunky love story for so long and then they just fucked it up.
Mm.
And I feel like that's the case in a lot of Mindy Project. I'm still bitter about that one. It gets my acid reflux going. I'm so bitter about the Mindy and Danny. And Patrick Dempsey coming back. I don't care if he's a ghost. I don't even care if Meredith Grey fucks the ghost. I would watch it again. What I think, what I'm gathering from the cues, because I've seen a couple of ads for the new season or new episodes or whatever, I think Amelia's going through something. Maybe someone died. A partner of hers maybe died. You know they get around in Seattle, Grace. They're always fucking somebody.
Hmm.
And she may be going through grief and maybe reliving some of the people that she lost. Her father remembered, Derek and Amelia lost their dad when they were little. So she may be reliving a lot of deaths in her life, and maybe in that Derek Shepherd comes back in some way to help her grief. Um, Whatever, I'll fucking buy it. I don't give a fuck. You know what? Patrick Dempsey on my screen again. I know that he was horrible. I know he cheated. I know he was fucking a PA. I don't care. Unpopular opinion. A cheating should not kill your career. I get
Yeah,
it.
I agree.
Cheating is bad. People are like, oh my God, cheating. He should never work again. The fuck? Shut the fuck up. Oh, you know what? We should have talked about the Lily Allen and that guy. I forget her husband's name. But people were
Uh,
like, I can't believe that whatever his fucking name is cheated on Lily Allen. She's racist. And she dressed up as Dr. Luke when Kesha first came out
oh
about her
wow.
allegations against him for Halloween.
Oh wow.
And she essayed Zoe Kravitz
Mm,
and then wrote about it in her book very casually.
hmm.
Like Lily Allen is a trash human being, and you're like, this man should never work again. Shut the fuck up. It's just cheating. I get it. Cheating hurts. It's not just cheating. If someone cheats on me, I will kill them. Um, but like in life, they're gonna lose their life because they cheated on so. Shut the fuck up. Shut the
Right.
fuck up, Shonda. Get the fuck over it. The fact that she killed him off because he was like, well, also he was like late on set all the time. I get it. I get it. There's a lot of reasons, but something could have been done. Something should have been done. We could have saved Eric Shepard. I'll
Pick
watch the fucking
me.
show. Pick me.
Choose me. Love me.
My favorite thing is to watch Grey's Anatomy up to season 4.
Mm.
Up to season 4 was just glorious television.
I do remember when Grey's Anatomy came out. Obsessed. It was
Obsessed.
wonderful. It was what a great time to be alive.
What a TGIT.
Yeah.
Remember when we had Grey's Anatomy Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder? They don't make TV like that anymore. They don't give us those kinds of
Um,
experiences anymore.
when did Grey's Anatomy premiere?
It was like 20, not me. I was
2005.
oh damn, I was gonna say 2009.
I was in high school. It's either a sophomore or a junior in high school.
I
Wow,
love
and
it.
that show is still on and wow, 2005. That
It's,
was yeah.
it's crazy.
I'm too I'm I graduated in 2007.
Same.
My 20 our 20-year high school reunion
Yeah.
is 2 years away.
I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. You know what I love
Woo!
about you? I love that sometimes we'll talk about stuff and like a year will come up and you immediately know where in your life you were at that time. I could never.
Oh,
You said
really?
2005 and who the fuck knows where I was. Now, I mean, now that you've jogged it, yes, sophomore in high school I can like gather, but like you say 2005, I'm like, who the fuck knows what I was doing? Not me.
Oh, interesting.
I love that.
I
I think it's a depression thing
oh,
where
interesting.
you're like minding the time and whatever. It's just a big blurry fuck fest.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Anyway.
Anyway, well, listen, that I look okay.
But I love that about you.
Thank you.
Literally every time we talk about a year, you're like, "Oh, I was, my last year of college." I'm like, "That's so
Oh,
amazing."
give me a year.
2013.
I had just started working. Well,
You're
not
so fucking annoying. That's so
no. Well,
crazy.
I didn't just start working. I was working at UCR, and it was my first year as the advisor for the programming board, which had no idea what I was doing. But then I spent the next 3 years there.
I'm obsessed
Formative
with you.
time.
I love that.
Formative. Very, very formative.
Wow.
Anyway, okay. Well, that's going to do for the Pop Culture Pop Up. We'll be back next week with more pop culture chisme. Julie, do you have a Latinx spotlight for us?
I do. I have talked about her many times. I'm gonna talk about her again. You're gonna have to put up with it. Mon Laferte. She has come out with a new album, Femme Fatale. It is absolutely phenomenal. Of course it is. She's going on tour. Buckle up. It seems like she's only released Mexican dates, which breaks my heart a little bit, but we're gonna be patient. Or we're gonna travel to Mexico. We're gonna figure it out. I am obsessed with her. Here's the thing. Okay, you're talking about eras. Here's the thing about Mon. Every single album, different aesthetic, different vibe, different vision, different music. It's just beautiful, glorious songwriting that just twists your heart. This album, I don't know who hurt her, but I will find them and I will hurt them. This album is gut-wrenching. Jazzy. It feels like cabaret kind of jazzy, beautiful. She has a blonde look aesthetic in this album. Very much like, talk about a showgirl. Talk about a showgirl, Taylor. This is a showgirl. Every song is devastating. She has been through it. I don't know what kind of pain someone put her through, but I'm glad we get to hear about it. I'm sorry, Mon. I'm sorry you went through it, but I'm glad I get to experience it with you. Um, a talented human. I'm so grateful that I discovered her music. Every single album has given us so much beauty, so many different genres. She is very much like a sponge, I feel like. So she did Cabaret in Mexico, so like their version of it. And then I'm assuming that influenced this album because now she released an album and it very much feels cabaret, jazzy kind of music, and it's glorious. She has one song in particular that's kind of like spoken wordish, and it's beautiful. So Mon Laferte, if you feel like crying, feel like being your feels, if you feel like hearing a phenomenal voice that really just like cuts deep into your gut, Mon Laferte, Femme Fatale. She sings a little bit in English here, and I love it. I love it. I love an artist that's like, I'm gonna do something that I've never done before. And she does it every single time. Talk about eras. Take notes, Taylor Swift. So yes, Mon Laferte, Femme Fatale, go and listen to it.
Wonderful. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
My time for some azúcar. My azúcar this week is Deadbeat. It is
Which
the
one?
album, the newest album from Tame Impala. It's called Deadbeat.
Oh,
I loved it. I think it's perfect. I think it is a perfect way to bring in the fall. I have listened to it multiple times now. Standouts for me: Mild Ways, No Reply, Dracula, End of Summer, um, Loser. So good. Love it. Love it. Love
I
it. Love
love
it.
it.
Yes.
I don't know if I've ever heard a Tame Impala song.
I'm sure you have. You just didn't know it.
Interesting.
Have you ever listened to Anti by Rihanna?
Probably. Yeah, I think
The
so.
album.
Yeah, I think so.
She covers a Tame Impala song, word for word, beat for beat. Did not change one thing about it.
Interesting. Okay, I'll have to look into him.
Yeah, yeah, Kevin Parker.
Okay. We love to hear it. We love an album.
I love it.
Um, my azúcar is this story that really just like I was like, and I knew he was my number one for a reason. Okay, this is coming from Reddit. I saw this as a tweet.
Uh-huh.
It says, my friend saw Colin Farrell, obviously. Colin for short, obviously. My friend saw Colin and his son in Japan while on her honeymoon and asked for a photo. He declined, because he was with his son, and she thought that was it. 5 minutes later, he comes sprinting up to her and her husband, saying that he would take a photo with them if they took a photo of him and his son for him. A nothing story, but I think it's fun. Just goes to show you, I have yet to hear one bad story about Colin Farrell. I've yet to hear one bad one. Okay, he was a little drunk. Okay, who wasn't? Who wasn't? There is a new interview with him that just dropped. I forget what outlet it came on, and he was talking about how when he was doing Mission Impossible, the one with Tom Cruise. He did a movie with Tom Cruise in his early career, and how the night before it was like his birthday and he got like hella drunk
Mm-hmm.
forgot that he had to work the next day. He was like super drunk, coming home from the club, lays his head down to go to sleep. And then like the driver called like, "Hey, I'm outside to take you to set." And he's like, "Holy shit." And then they had to do 46 takes of one scene because Colin could not get his shit together. And I guess Tom Cruise was really mad. So I guess that's like the worst story I've ever heard about Colin Farrell. But even then, he's like, and he had every fucking right to be mad. Like, he had every right to be mad because what the fuck was I thinking? Going out and drinking before this big scene. I just love him. And I feel like sometimes celebrities are a real letdown. And you can like really, really, really appreciate someone's work, and then they come out and they're like fucking pervs or fucking horrible human beings, really, MAGA or something. And I just like feel real safe being a fan of his. I mean, at the end of the day, he is a man, and at any point it could let me down, and I would come to terms with that. But I just feel like real artists that are like in it for the art, that are just good people trying to be good, they exist. And gravitate towards that because I feel like the billionaires and the people that are doing it for shits and giggles, they have enough success. Put your money in the right places. None of you went to go see Big Bold Beautiful Journey, and then it got made fun of because it didn't make enough money. And I honestly am feeling really bitter about it, but it's fine. That high school scene was worth it, and shame on you for not having seen it. But did you ever see Kiss of the Spider Woman?
I haven't seen it, no. Oh no.
Okay. You have homework.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to watch that one. It might be
Okay.
out of theaters already.
Okay. Well, what are they replacing it with?
Frankenstein came out.
It's gonna be on Netflix now.
No, that's Frankenstein.
No, I know that's
Oh, yes, Frankenstein is going to be on Netflix. But you guys should go still see it in the theater because Mexican directors deserve your seats and butts. Nope, your butts and seats. You got it.
yeah, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Julie.
Okay, wait, really quick. I am saving a fucking TikTok for when you see this fucking Kiss of Spider-Woman because I'm trying not to spoil it for you. You need to go and see it.
Okay, post it. Post it. I just won't
Uh,
watch the TikTok.
okay, I'm posting. I'm gonna post it.
Post it. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Don't ever hold back for me, for me. Little
Okay.
old me. Also, fuck Tom Cruise. Mm,
100%. Talk about a Scientologist.
yes. Okay. Well, that is going to do it for us. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry, but the Superstore cast shared our shared what Mateo shared our picture on
Oh, how
Instagram.
cute.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
so sorry.
good.
Yes. This is great. I'm so sorry.
That's going to do it for us. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at You, Me, and Chisme. Make sure you visit youmeandchisme.com. Make sure that you do all the fun things you could do with this podcast on the internet. Rate, review, subscribe. Most importantly, and when I say most, I mean most. Most importantly, share this podcast with
Yes,
someone,
please.
anyone. And if you
Anyone.
do all that, we'll be back next week with more Chisme. But until then, make sure you have lots of love, lots of peace, and most importantly, lots of Chisme in your life. Bye.
Bye.